So this is yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's the DJI OSMO 360, and it's looking at the front and the back together at the same time, and it's stitched together in the middle. You can tell it on the quad where it's stitched, but not out in front of it to where that truck and trailer are. But actually, the left side of the screen and the right side of the screen, if you were to put them together, wrap it around, I guess you'd be going counterclockwise with the left, clockwise, or no, counterclockwise with the right, clockwise with the left, and they would make a circle. And so, yeah, it is kind of weird. But if you didn't have a drone in there, that would make it without the drone in there. Whatever. I just, I thought that was kind of cool the way it shows the front and the back of the drone, and there it's just like so going under a tree, it is melting the tree together in the middle. That's so weird. And this is just going down the driveway. Now what you can tell is where the side of the screen that the camera is, that's the direction of travel, and the left side of the screen, it's where you'd been. And you can see that where it melts together change. Of course, there it's changed again, but we're still, the forward direction is on the right side. And it's going to melt all this together. Well, it's just cool. Crazy stuff. Oh, yep. Hit a limb or two there and got a little moisture on the camera, which oddly enough, looking out the front on the right side of your screen, that is the back of the drone. Now here I turn, and we've still got like a lot of extra props in there, and now you can see the front and the back. And the front, the direction of travel has moved to the left side of the screen, and the back is there on the right. And I finally get going here. So that's pretty much what the driveway looks like there, like a backwards D. And I just I don't know, it's crazy. It's funny how it stitches everything together outwards just fine, but where the drone is, that is really, really close, it actually kind of misses the stitch there. And the missing part is where it's hiding the drone. See, watch Boo Boo. She'll run across, and she never gets like jacked up or nothing. She runs across the screen from one to the other. I don't know. And so this is flying under some trees again. I'm looking at all these oak leaves that need cleaned up. Goodness gracious. But it's like it melts together right there. It was off center, now it's back to the center, now it's to the left a little bit. And there's going up. Yeah, another limb. Getting a little moisture here or there. But right there you can, when it was turning you could see the stitch line, but now that it's going you really don't see it out there on the trees. So that just adds to the weirdness of it all. Like I say, yeah, it's pretty daggone accurate where the right side and the left side of the screen would meet up. That would make a complete 360. And so when you turn, it's funny, now we're looking out where we're headed on the left side more towards the center now. It's skewed a little bit that way. You see the back on both sides. You stitch that together and that's what everything looks like. And so just for observation, I go down here and I look at the chickens so I can see what the chickens look like, and it all looks pretty good. And the chicken pen is bending there, and then the fence doesn't quite meet up the way it would, and so I just jump forward. I'm going out here in this dang heavy fog, and I swear it looks like a rainbow right there. It does, it does, it does. You can see it more than once in there, but it's moving, so it's like there's the other side of it, the rainbow on the lens. I'm guessing maybe it's because of the plastic cover, but yeah, I don't know. It was awful cloudy and foggy that day for there to be a rainbow, and so, yep, here we go. Oh, that's where it went to take over to do a return to home, because my battery was getting low quick carrying that. The Osmo 360 camera is kind of heavy for the DJI, boom, Avata. So I was going down and I let off the stick way in time, but it just kept coasting down and hit the ground and bounced up and recovered. No problem. Not an issue. And so here I'm coming back, and there goes Bella again. And you can see her going across. She kind of stays where the line doesn't meet. Stays to the left. And yeah, this is the sound of a critically low battery makes. Yeah, and then this view, you can choose all these different views in the DJI Studio app. Like this view is strictly just looking down, and so I kind of went through the deal where it tried to take over to do a return to home, and I always stop it. I mean, I just do. Why let it go way up and blah 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 when I can just stop it and fly it back and just that. Whoa 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 whoa! The weight of that DJI OSMO 360, it showed to be a little bit much. Watch how it bounced up there. It took it a second, and that's wobbling. It was a lot. I must say, it was a lot for that particular drone. Now I've put it on the Mavic 3, and I just fly around like nobody's business. And now this is looking out the back, and it only looks out the back. Even when you turn the drone, it still stays centered looking out the back, no matter what camera it has to use, whether it's using the back camera or the front camera. It is consistently looking out the back of the drone. So yep, you can tell we had a lot of rain. Oh gosh, it got so dry, everything burned up, and then we got a lot of rain, and it's just been cold as all get out for a little over a week, and I've had this congestion stuff going on, so it's been in the 20s, and today it's like 38 this morning, about 4 o'clock, so I need to get healed up so I can go out there and enjoy some deer hunting in the cold, but yeah, I'm not going to go out there cough and hack and sneeze and just educate them deer. That's all you're going to do there. And so you can see where you could see the stitch line go through from right to left, but it's still looking out the back of the quad. So it doesn't, yeah, limb. Look out for those limbs, dang trees. But so yeah, it's still, no matter which camera it has to use, it's looking out the back of the drone. So there's another turn where I'm turning the drone. And yep, it just keeps looking at that same direction, which according to where it's thinking, it's out the back. It's funny how you move your drone and that camera always focuses on the same position, no matter, I mean, regardless of which way your drone is facing. You can see all the water there. I got that built up a little bit where that camper is, and then it holds water next to it. Need more dirt, but it's neither here nor there. So, oddly enough, it looks like it's looking out the front. Well, those props are sure humming. They got their work cut out for them. But no, it's actually looking out the back of the drone. And so I jump fast forward here. This is where it's trying to do the return to home. And this is what it looks like to look out the back while it does that little ground strike mission. Takes right back off. You can barely see, so I was just giving it wide open throttle. But, whoa! And the drone actually kicked up in the back. That's funny. And here it is landing it. You can tell when it's landing it's not quite happy with all that weight on there. I'll probably do it again, but maybe not. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.